Hold on. Crispy, you good? All right. I'm going to let you up.
Okay, let me see if now I don't know how to put my, but that's okay. No, I think like Jodi, I think what they want just like two. I mean, they've never said in your life, so I think like they just want two answers from you and I think they're moving on, and they just wanted to know that was like what you were driving that day, and then when you took that or when other piece of that truck was taken off. Those are the two questions that they asked you, and then I think that they're moving on to somebody else.
No, it's not.
No, I think they are. Because, like, I think, because I did it the other day.
No, not yet. I mean, it's been 4 months since you think that's really the two questions they want answered.
I'm positive of it. Benny just told me that before. But I heard them all ask that they were...
Are you okay? Are you okay, Crispy? You're sniffing. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. I was just worried about your allergies. I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah, they're the worst. I didn't even, I had allergies when I was little bit time. And I've got
Girl, I think you
bad this year.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like you definitely still have allergies the way you're sniffling.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Well, I thought it was fine, but now it's gone on too.
Hold on, you want to repeat that?
Pardon?
There was other chat going on. I couldn't hear you. You want to repeat that?
What?
Are you okay?
Me? Yeah. Fine.
Are you sure?
I swear. What?
I mean, for real. I mean, if you're in some sort of like, or I mean, like
camera on. And I'm not sure how to put the emoji, like the yeah.
A what?
Like my face. Like, is that what you're asking? I don't know what you're asking me, really. But anyway.
I mean, I really just only had 2 questions for you.
You what?
Huh?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I think we're losing connection, Chrissy.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you good?
I am. I'm
all right. Good, honey.
Okay.
But yeah, I think if you answered those 2 questions, they'd leave you. You know.
Well, Chris, here's the thing. They have. How long have you been around? Like, are you new? Are you new here?
No, I've been around a long time. 5, 6 years.
Okay. Well, so you kind of know we've addressed the red truck stuff, in different ways from Sunday, right? And you are aware that TBI, FBI, and all law enforcement agencies have vetted this truck. And I mean, I've talked about the red truck ad nauseum. I was the first one to even really bring it up. And hold on, what was it? Oh, they want to know what and who was driving what on the 15th, but that's been answered. As a matter of fact,
they wanted to know what you were driving, and then when that 15th, what kind of vehicle you were driving, and then they wanted to know what that top part, the part that was of the truck. That's
the roof on the car. Those don't come off unless you have a convertible. I don't own a convertible.
No, ladder rack.
That definitely is not on a Kia Soul. Are they okay?
Do those not come off? I don't know.
I not like they have luggage racks on Kia Souls, but mine didn't have
on the
luggage
red
racks.
truck.
I don't own a red truck.
They were what? Your mom or something is what they're. That's
Oh,
what
you bringing up
they're
my
after.
mom? Oh,
Huh?
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I think that's what they're.
They showed
asking.
he showed
And
it
then-
the money.
she doesn't own a convertible either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. But
yeah.
I mean, answer those, then maybe they would. I think that they are kind of done.
Well, if you answer them, then why are they trying to have you ask me?
No, I mean, no, I'm just saying that. So that's
You're
what
what?
they were trying to get at the other day.
The other day, I feel like
Yeah, like I
they're
just,
being a little.
yeah, that's like what that everybody was kind of wanting to know.
Everybody? Who's everybody?
Well, I think just like I don't know, just not just people that are like covering this story, I guess. They all work together. A lot of
Hold on.
do.
Is this like Ansley Daniels covering it, or is this like law enforcement, TBI, FBI covering it, or like WCB, WCL?
Just the YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
So,
Do you know what their criminal backgrounds were? What kind of investigative journalists, like what degrees they have, or anything like that? Like,
I think they're YouTubers, and so I'm not.
so random people with questions
Just
with their own.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh damn. No shit. Probably. All right. So here's what I'm gonna need you to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to go back and tell them to review videos 1 through 16.
1 through 16. Those answers are on there.
Yeah, they're definitely on somewhere on like either the 1 through 16 videos I first did that transferred over to YouTube, or they're somewhere in the other 900 I've done since then on YouTube, or possibly the 500 on Facebook. But answers are definitely in there somewhere.
Well, I'm sure. So,
but I definitely don't own a convertible, and Kia Souls do not have letter racks. They do have luggage racks.
Okay.
Yes, they do have that. They
were talking about the red truck. So, like,
I don't own them.
That just was trying to. You didn't want them to like keep. You just answered those two questions. I thought that they were like we're moving on to something else, and I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is what
Bella,
their new case.
That's what this was all about this whole time, this 4 or 5 months, this year plus of terrorizing me, my family, Candace, Dawn, Summer, the boys, Alec. Those were the only 2 questions I needed answered to stop terrorizing, tormenting, and targeting.
I think that they got what they wanted.
But
I'm just saying, like, I don't know about all that. I just know that was they had wanted to know.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
All I can tell them is someone in the first 16, or possibly the 900 after, or the 500, and mostly like whatever that they've stolen on Facebook. I mean, I hear that one of them has a database.
Yeah.
For this. Yeah.
Yep.
I think they have a database.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. And I think hers has been used in another court case before, so she's actually got like experience, making databases.
Well, that's good news, I guess. I wonder if she's got experience putting up her own markers for harassment and slander and stalking and terrorizing and timestamps for all that, like everybody else in their databases has.
He's fucked.
I really hope so.
Well, like, if it's just
there's a translation of that too.
What is
I know. I don't think that they understand that there's now, what do you call it? Like an database made just for them, to where all their little timestamps are in it too.
Well, I think just the database is all it is saying search in the chat, like where something is.
Can you breathe okay?
Can I what?
It sounds like your breathing's up. Like have you ever seen somebody, they take pills like yellow jacket, like you bite the gas and the breathing gets sort of short?
No. I haven't.
Okay. No.
So,
and all that. Yeah. Are you okay?
I don't. Yeah, I'm fine. So, anyway, I just was thinking that might help, or if answer those questions and then be done. But or just face whoever it is. So, have you ever called them?
What?
Have you ever called them?
Called who?
Any of them? Any of the people like bothering you? Have you ever tried to get a hold of them? Turn it back?
Ma'am, they got pulled off us, ma'am. They have definitely called us from like 911. I'm not sure that you're aware, but
well,
yeah, I've talked to most of these creators in the background for a year plus now.
Well, I think because everybody quit speaking about the round anymore, and you're the only person that was there that day and that's still talking. So of course, people are going to be interested in that,
Jodi, is that your music?
So,
Nope.
Mute her. Mute now.
My bad.
Alright, so I don't know if it's Christy or Jenny that had the music going.
Oh, it wasn't.
Wasn't me.
That's all. I wasn't gonna stay up long or anything. I just was, that I didn't.
I don't know, Christy. It sounds like you're prepared to stay up for quite a while.
No, I don't know what you're insinuating, but no.
I mean, I'm just saying
it's
like 2:00 in the morning, but it may be, you may be on different time zone.
Yeah, I think so. What time is it there?
It's like 1 or something.
Yeah,
I think
so we're on the same time zone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think Beautifully has her mic muted, maybe.
No, I just haven't said a word.
Okay, I was like, well, I don't know if you're muted or not.
No, but I would like to, Miss Crispy, on behalf of all the creators, I apologize for you being treated so disrespectfully on this. Miss Jodi, I don't think that was appropriate to treat her like that.
I don't think she's coming on my panel and telling me it's appropriate.
She had a simple question.
Oh, she don't have simple questions, and you know exactly what she's doing over here. Don't say bye, lady. Bye-bye. All right. So anyway, carrying on.
Yeah, she's still up there. Boot her ass.
Yeah, well.
Nope, now she's gone.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so, I mean, we all know what Crispy's up to.
Right.
That whole, we promise we'll leave you alone if you just answer his 2 questions, the same ones that Floppy wants to answer tonight. You still see Green Eyes up in here asking about. It's just yeah, come on. We all get it. Rinse, repeat.
All right.
It ain't a rage quit anything. It's I'll bore the shit out of me if you repeat games. Green Eyes. I think I let Susan up, or Suzette.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I'm kind of just a silent listener, but I was just wondering, do you know why TBI or Hawkins County hasn't cleared you or as a suspect?
Oh, good
All I
Lord.
can say is that everybody got a piece from Hawkins County from the first of the investigation, and that to our faces, they have told us what we are or not, but that's for us. You know what I mean? We've spoken publicly, but until they do that, that's you all don't know any different. And the thing is, I don't really care where any of us stand as long as the person or persons responsible for whatever transpired and whatever's happened to Summer are found and justice served. So I don't care if they don't clear us until hell freezes over. In the public eye, we all know where we stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
I mean, they obviously have the reasons for not doing that. And I think that it's best that they do whatever they need to do and that they don't. I mean, they have their reasons for not clearing or anything else, just like they've not named any of us. You all consider us whatever you want us to be, right? And they say persons of interest. They don't say suspects. They say persons of interest, whatever. But it doesn't matter. Okay, the thing is that law enforcement's doing what law enforcement has to do. And even if we know where we stand and, all that, and even though we know what they've told us, feds and law enforcement to our faces, that doesn't show you all proof, right? I mean, I guess we could stand here and record them saying that, but ain't nobody with any sense going to do that, And I wouldn't violate stuff like that because I'm sure that's some type of sketch. But the thing is that I think they're doing it for a reason, and I think that needs to be left alone. The public outcry for us to be cleared or this and the other. I mean, public information it's not with. They obviously have the reasons for it. So, everybody can continue to eat and terrorize it based on that, sure, but because of who they think we are, what they think they know, and misinformation and all this other stuff, right? Or their own personal feelings about all of us. But I think that law enforcement and federal agencies, when they feel like doing that publicly, they'll do so. Until then, there's, all we can do is tell you who we are or where, what we experience, this and other, what we've been told to our faces. But law enforcement has its own reasons for clearing. I mean, because they said anybody. I mean, like all kinds of people, But I don't really care where the public thinks we stand. We know where we stand.
Do you think that LA, that LA is building a case? Do you think that they have a direction that they might be going in?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, there's so many people that think that Hawkins County is dropping the ball on this case.
I don't want to speak to any. Look, I know that Summer's case is not cold. I know that these men and women are doing their best, that they care greatly, and it is very active, and they are very much working it, and they do care, and they do spend energy and time doing so, and I mean, they've not forgotten Summer, and nor have a lot of we, even though like us being here obviously causes chaos and shit like that for them. And then when creators are having mass reportings done of us or swatting calls and all, it wastes time that shouldn't be wasted, unfortunately, and makes it harder in ways. But I do know that these men and women of all of these agencies, they care and they're working it, and so ignores her case cold.
Oh, okay. And can you please clear up anything? I hear a lot about the red truck, and I get lost with all of that. Can you clear anything up about this red truck that everybody is going on and on about?
Which one?
The one that was supposedly spotted the day that Summer went missing?
I mean, I can only, the one that they are looking for, I can only tell you as much as law enforcement said publicly, which is that they're looking for, certain years. They have it up on the FBI, TBI website of a red truck, and that it was spotted by, I believe that they said in press conference that it was, because at first we wouldn't say publicly because I didn't know that law enforcement had stated it, but it was by a delivery type driver that had spotted it somewhere around or near Ben Hill, and that they are looking for that red truck. Not necessarily, the way they put it and the way it sounds is they think the person driving or whatever of that red truck seeing something that can lead them to Summer, or that person may have witnessed something. Not that they actually had anything to do with, but that's why they're looking for that red truck, is not because they think that it had something to do with Summer, but that they witnessed something that could help them. And I think Ronnie Lawson, inside of a news interview with, I believe, Ansley Daniels, tells her that the person, if they would come forward from that red truck, that they might hold the piece that would crack everything wide open, and the way he states it.
Do you think that Summer could be in the woods somewhere?
I think if she is, it's nowhere close to Ben Hill.
I was trying to think if I had any more questions right off the top of my head. There's just been so much in this case. I was just trying to go over some of the things. A lot of people ask if, about, a lot of people feel like that, there should be more searches, and that it just hasn't been searched enough.
I think a lot of people think that this was some sort of Andy Griffith moment. It wasn't, but that terrain is very hard, and like you just asked a second ago if I think Summer could be in the woods, but from the area, we're all wooded area around here, right?
Yes.
And one of, because do I think that she wandered off into the woods, never to be seen again? Absolutely not. I do not think that, nor will anybody ever get me to believe that. Someone is definitely responsible for June 15th. Summer just didn't wander the hell off into the woods, never to be seen again.
Do you feel like she's still alive?
I think that there's a very good possibility, yes.
Do you still have contact with Candace?
I'd rather not go there, really.
Do you think that Don, or do you know if Don, are they planning on going back to Ben Hill when he gets out of jail?
I do not know. And if I did, I wouldn't put that out publicly because, and it won't, they'll be surrounding everywhere once he gets out. They'll follow him. They're going to be tormenting everybody again, and that's what they're building up for. If you'll notice the rooms, they're hoping they can get Dawn back over here. Either, there's all these things they're kind of up to right now. But yeah.
Do you know do you have any idea why Candace might have not went to court with Don B when that happened?
I haven't looked. As far as all that stuff with Don B goes, I'd rather just not comment on it. Just because, whatever their situation, and I can tell you that he is one of the more notorious for, obviously, y'all seen him do it in person, where he went and found where H was, And then when H is moved, this group goes and finds H again and runs up on him, jumps out of car, screams his name, thinks it's funny. Don B from some of the very earliest was going and taking some of the pictures and a lot of the stuff real life and things like that very early on, and it's how he part of this group and channel and build him up what he is. And I think anything, honestly, in my opinion, not set in concrete to stop that. Which kind of.
What would you like to say to a lot of the creators that have put out just speculations and their opinions and just some of the crazy theories that, they come up with?
And remember, watch what you say on YouTube, Jodi Sue.
Yeah, all right. Sure. I'm always careful with my mouth.
Okay.
We all know that.
Yeah, I just said that.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I'd like to say.
And you're not allowed. That's why I'm up here.
Yeah. Honestly, all I can say to most of them is I hope that part of you that wants to go, I hope one day this, what you've done to others revisits your karma in some way, right? I hope maybe one day you feel the same things you've done to others, but another way, sometimes, it's almost the same situation like was when I was on Ben Hill with, you kind of feel sorry for him, and always torn between hoping karma and everything visits them, even though I don't believe in karma, and the other half feeling super sorry and bad for them that they're such broken humans that they would do that other humans and children and victims and vulnerable and those and going through the worst moments of their lives, that they terrorize and torment even further because, they pick their sides, teams, but they also pick us based on whatever's popular at the time or whoever's throwing the most cash or whoever wants whatever storyline done, or thinking they're really going to solve something or help something by what they're doing. And I just...
You feel like there's any one of them particular or any few of them particular that has Summer's best interests at heart?
I'm not found one yet on YouTube, and I have looked high and low. And honestly, if I could ever find one with real credentials that wasn't some failed goofball in their own careers over here on YouTube, trying to make a buck by whatever failed thing they've been through, whatever, or realizing they can make far more over here, like with their X status or their X degree, or they're not so good at psychiatric tests or whatever that, they can make more over here on YouTube. But if I could ever find one that actually had true skills and was over here for the best of reasons, had real credentials behind them, didn't smell like dirt and sewage, was really trying to help find Summer and could really help put the pieces together, I would absolutely talk to that person one-on-one any day of the damn week, just to get some damn help, because these puzzles in this fire, it's always burning in it. And I don't care what people think of me or how they perceive me, but I do give a shit. And, I really do want Summer found. I want justice served. And,
absolutely.
And I mean, I would do anything I could, because I mean I do. The what ifs every day they kill me, and it's something I live with every day for the rest of my life. And I think a lot of people, what got me was that a lot of people, even before dark that night, had given up on her. Had already, even before dark, were like, oh, well, she's dead. I'm like, hold the hell up. And there was no excuses. There was no, and it broke my fucking soul.
There's a lot of people that really take the chance that she is still alive. There's a lot of people that feel that way. A lot of people think she's, dead.
I know that it can go either way. I'm not a dumb girl, and I do know statistics and things, and I understand. But there are also all these pieces, and you wonder, and there are all these things, that the public's not, and I just, there are so many things that are just, I feel like there's a chance, and where there's a chance, even if it's 1%, then we all need to try. And it doesn't matter, either way, Summer needs to be found. And no matter which way it goes, justice needs to be served. And, but I do understand, statistics involved, and I do very much think there's a good possibility that she's alive. And so every day and every time I watch one of these creators calling some stupid crap like, these bags of adult toys or fake SWAT us, or they're spending time on tormenting us and all these other things that create all these false calls. I mean, I know that guy's off her case and minutes gone, and and these creators, if they were really about helping Summer, they wouldn't do that.
Well, do you, since you've pretty much been a voice from day one, do you feel that you're in danger?
Every day.
Why? I mean, why would you be in danger for just speaking up? Is it because you were the closest neighbor? You there?
Oh, it's not my community or any of those that that I feel in danger from. Although the little stalkers and groupies and things they've accumulated in the community are obviously the ones stalking us and doing stuff like the breaking, all these other things. But it's the YouTube creators and the crazies and the Pizzagate nutters and things they set off that are extremely dangerous to people around cases and things like that. Not just Summers, but they
Look at chat.
yeah, I see chat. Hold on. I don't know where Dude is. Looking for a mod. Sarah and Hans, one of y'all want to do?
I could do it.
mod?
I can do it too. Be up here at the same time.
Okay, we get that so I can find you.
Image. Hang on.
There you are. I found you. Alright. But, I'm sorry, what was the question? Got a little distracted there. We were talking about something. Why?
Just that you were in
danger.
danger.
But there are also other things, going on and have been since very early on. Before you all ever heard from me publicly, that are in the background of all this, that and are still occurring, that the public is not 100% aware of, that very much lead me to believe that, and to know, and and I mean, there's all kinds of things. Really, all I can say, but there's still problems occurring that have been for so very long. But also now you've got YouTube and the crazies and the groupies and the pizza gators, and they honestly cater to those and try to set those off, and they very much are a danger to people around all cases, not just Summers, in a very real way.
Do you feel like when Cam and Allie and Benny went up there that they they did good, that they found things, or no?
And I know from events there, and look, for me, and you've heard these things before they ever realized you knew who they were. They don't realize that I knew some of them before they ever knew, and they still don't know half of what they. Anyway, they and like while they were up there on the hill, kind of know the situation as it was occurring there in great detail, and what they were all really up to, and so do others. And there was a great deal of everything except detective work going on. So yeah, no, there's been no good comes any of it. I mean, look at it. You've got Floppy and all of them. They still don't even know the basics, and they're all willing to come out here on panels and lie about all of us and misinform and push narratives. And that's not helping Summer in the least. So if they were truly about Summer, would they be doing any of that? Would they have to be asking or terrorizing chats for basic stuff about red trucks or who owns what or who was driving what? Who stated them? They're not doing what they're telling you all they're doing. They don't care about Summer, and that's a fact. Oh. And you got to think Floppy has been called out by name and otherwise, and so have these others, like, Doug and all them, in all these cases prior to Summers and after. And at a certain point, people have to think, well, maybe Jodi Sue's not full of shit. Maybe we do a Google search and see, or go to Dylan Round's mom, or Kylie's and law enforcement around her even, and Cash's family and all these other agencies prior to Summers, and Petito's even. Hell, they made laws in Florida, right, and put them into effect because of what Bullhorn and Drain the Well Dry and Lockdown, all them did down there. I mean, you literally have things around the country, like, fishing, but it only exists because of J.L. Doofus. He's the first on the ground at Sandy Hook, too, and then gets his probation violated because he's out of where he's supposed to be for other crimes. He spent more prison time than Dawn and Candace combined, and here's this guy in Summerwells case. Like, are you kidding me? That doesn't seem sketch. But other people, they could Google this for themselves and see who these people really are, and giant media, 100% fed calling out their cases along with other family members, and see that it, maybe isn't who's full of shit, and there could be a reason they terrorize and torment the shit out of Jodi Sue, have her email on their videos the way they do. Especially after, screwing up their money about 60 different ways from Sunday about 6 different times. They don't like me much around here. They, they're not good. And they've never done good. If they had meant to do good for summer and around her, they would. I mean, even you could ask Cam or even Floppy the basics, and they don't know. That means they've not been studying. They've not been, and unless they have somebody holding their hand on panels or with databases, somebody to feed them whatever it is on time, they can't even get basics right. Right. So y'all make that make sense.
Well, okay, I appreciate you letting me up. I'm gonna drop down now, but it's late. But I appreciate you letting me up and answering my questions.
I appreciate you coming up and asking them, and being nice.
And if I think of anything else, I will maybe come back up on a different panel.
Sure.
Okay.
But I appreciate being here, and you have a good night, okay, Suzette?
Thank you, and you have a good night too.
I will try. You do the same. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And honestly, Gavel, I don't even know why you're sitting back there after what you've done and said with my kids, and especially my little lately, man. You can sit back there until hell freezes over for all I care, Gavel. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Is there a hole in the box again?
Gavel's been sitting back there for like half an hour now. But she was just on panel and look after that stuff she done the little and had the part in. Fake ass bullshit. No, not even. Like, I'll see you down the road somewhere else, but it ain't gonna be on panel.